With shades of Silent Hill, Resident Evil, X-Files and Twin Peaks, Access Games' 2010 release is a difficult game to pigeonhole. Truth be told, it's a bizarre mix of comedy and horror that manages to be rubbish and brilliant at the same time. Like sticking pineapple on a pizza, Deadly Premonition works for some, but is a total turn-off for others. Let's travel to Greenvale as we review Deadly Premonition, the most polarizing video game of this generation. Your protagonist is Francis, call me York, Morgan, an FBI profiler with a fondness for cult movies, finding messages in his coffee, and an imaginary friend named Zach.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
York is sent to Greenvale to investigate the death of Anna Graham, a waitress found murdered in what appears to be a ritualistic killing. As York delves deeper into the mystery, more bodies begin to turn up and events take a turn towards the supernatural as York battles shadow zombies, takes trips to alternative realities, and suffers random attacks from an axe-waving maniac in a raincoat. The core story is a solid murder mystery presented in a style that has clearly been influenced by David Lynch's Twin Peaks TV series. But what gives Deadly Premonition its 11 herbs and spices is the surrealism that runs through everything. The people of Greenvale live in a world where turkey sandwiches cost $99 and wheelchair-bound citizens in gas masks are all part of the scenery. Surrealism over 20+ hours of gameplay may deter some, but Deadly Premonition avoids becoming tedious and annoying.
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
Gameplay is a mixture of detective work, semi-sandbox questing, and survival horror. The majority of the game involves driving to and interacting with the eccentric inhabitants of Greenvale. The script reads like a first-class B-movie, so every encounter is something to look forward to. Missions activate at certain times of the day, a la Dead Rising, and there are side quests which reward you with in-game items to assist you. Action comes in the form of Resident Evil-style third-person shooting and quirky puzzles. The same enemies spawn in each level, and don't go expecting complex AI, okay? They shuffle towards you, you auto-lock on their crotch, and fire. These sequences may look awful, but remain engaging and tense. A nice side dish to the investigating that makes up the rest of the game. Describing the controls as clunky is an understatement. York stumbles around like a tank, and watching him coordinate stairs is painful. Navigating the outdated inventory is just as bad. Controls during the action sequences are solid and guns feel satisfying to shoot, but autolock is to the crotch area only, which is more hilarious than irritating. Driving is something you do a lot as you traverse the huge and sparse game map. However, suffering from bad handling, even York talking movies with Zach can't prevent the driving becoming a chore. A special item you acquire after completing a side quest that allows you to fast jump to locations you have already visited is a must.
I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
Graphically, it looks like a very good Dreamcast game. Character animations are awful and reused constantly. Lip syncing is laughable, York runs like he's ice skating, and Greenvale is deserted.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly.
Usually, Deadly Premonition would be a masterclass in how not to make a video game. So it's remarkable that somehow the flaws work and it feels like a work of art. Embrace it and you will fall in love. Dealing with subjects ranging from homosexuality to mental illness, a pretty mature game simmers beneath the low-budget exterior. Deadly Premonition is a charming car crash of a game, and at a budget price, you owe it to yourself to experience it.
Now then, let's get going.